Hi Capricorn, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always check what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of March, as usual, I have a special sales offer available that it's inspired in the Pisces season we are on. And if you would like to know more details about it, just check the info down below, where you can also find the current list of reading services I offer. If you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Capricorns, I'll be channeling messages for the collective of your sign, and then we'll tie it together also with the cards that will be showing up. There's a theme here of togetherness and importance for some of you here when it comes to relationships, alliances, and the way the interactions are established right now. Like there's a sense of a purpose, a sense of unity, a sense of things coming together nicely due to proper contacts and proper relationships. There's a sense also of some of you Capricorns perhaps either being in need of assistance or assisting people you care about, people that are in need of your input, your wisdom, your love, your care. And I feel like there's a willingness for you to share things that maybe in other times you wouldn't. So in that regard, I also feel like there's a beautiful opening when it comes to your emotional expression, like not being so hold back or so insecure when it comes to expressing your feelings, opening up about your true emotions, even exposing here more of a vulnerable, soft side to your personality. There's an ease when it comes to the process you're wired in right now, that it's very beautiful and refreshing for many of you Capricorns, especially for those of you that have been through something quite tumultuous when it comes to your life, and feeling this lightness of being, feeling this ability to just, be yourself and be honest about how you feel. I feel like for many of you, it's a huge relief and a sense of something that you were really in need of, but it took a while to get to this point. So the next weeks are very refreshing, emotionally fulfilling, and emotionally revealing. If there are things you have been building up here, the courage to let out, this is a great time and opportunity. Like there's going to be a lot of opportunities for you to do so in a way that makes you feel secure, safe, strong, and certain of your positions, being, things that you have been waiting to say or reveal when it comes to personal relationships or your professional path. Some of you may have been keeping here secret of sorts when it comes to your next steps, the things you're going to do or launch when it comes to business or work or projects, investments. And I feel like you're also like coming out of the closet where you have been hiding things due to fear of premature exposure that would jinx it, and I feel like you're now getting that feeling throughout the next weeks that the time is right for you to do certain things that you have been, keeping quiet about. Like there's a process in which you might also find like things are now mature, things are ripe, and so now you feel confident to do and say and act upon the things that have been growing, perhaps more in privacy or in a secret environment. I keep getting like the energy of the all together, so there's that feeling of things just working out very nicely throughout the next week, especially things in which, again, that it's about pairing of minds and souls and collaborations, and again there seems to be a lot of mutual benefits coming through the interactions you build right now, being personal or professional. It is a time that asks for a social openness and disposition for you to get the most of what this time has to offer. So the more you go out, socialize, don't try to hide or be too much on a lonely energy, the better. So those of you that are still struggling to, you know, step out a little bit here of a comfort zone where you might spend more time by yourself or in privacy, there's also this energy of people trying to pull you out of that hiding place. It could also be, but I also feel like you yourself might feel tempted to just go out and go to places and talk with people in ways that can even be surprising to you, especially again for Capricorns that are more, you know, reserved, or if you feel like you're a shy or introvert personality, can be very interesting for you to see yourself in a different light, to surprise yourself. I feel like many of you will be able to surprise yourselves throughout the next weeks, and that's going to be like a huge sense of there's a sense of you feeling proud about your accomplishments, and again, feeling like new opportunities, lucrative, worth your while opportunities are showing up. The Ace of Pentacles is a very fortunate energy. It sets the tone for a new cycle of abundance, prosperity, steadiness in all things in which you desire to have that security, but especially upon the earth elements. So anything related to the physical world, anything related to your finances, to your success, to your accomplishments. It's really here as this golden energy. Like, there's something here about the profits being in your hands. The seed is in your hand already. Maybe you're going to come to realize that something is very, or can be very lucrative if you invest it right. Or you're going to know how to use what you have, you know, a value, what you have going on for you to, you know, profit even more, or to gain even more, being gains in terms of money and resources, or gains in terms of experience, like adding value to your curriculum or to your set of skills. It could also be that there's just a sense of business alliances that were made now, you know, starting to give you profit or give you something tangible that feels, again, very promising to your future. It is a great time to invest and to purchase things. So again, if you have been waiting for the right time to make certain financial moves, it is it's the right time. It's now, up until the next month. It's like now it's time for you to do, or to start, you know, something in which you want to see profound growth. It is the time to propose and be proposed as well, if that's what you're looking for in terms of relationships, or to just negotiate. Anything you want to negotiate right now is going to go to your favor. Anything in which you want to receive a yes answer, it's going to go to your favor. You just need to push yourself beyond limitations, especially, again, of you needing to be always on the defensive end, you needing always to be the tough one. Perhaps some of you Capricorns have some difficulties in compromise, in negotiating, again, delegating, in opening up here your space to others, to other people's influences, opinions, approaches. Like, there can be a sense of, you know, perhaps being the best at teamwork, and now you're starting to become open to that. Maybe you're going to see that it's much more to your advantage to be on a team mentality than on a lone wolf one. I also feel like you can be your own worst enemy right now by, again, pushing away good things, good opportunities and good people. People that, for the majority of you, people that are approaching you right now, they come with a good, honest intention, even if you might feel they're not. The majority here comes to help, again, to bring you more opportunities towards the Ace of Pentacles energy, but you might resist. That's the challenge. Your resistance levels, defensiveness levels, or feeling like, you know, everything is a threat. So there can be trust issues, basically, with a good, fortunate, you know, wave coming in your way, towards you. I do see also here that there's an impact upon your position. So the things you say, the declarations you make, the way you position yourself, it's very powerful and impactful. And I feel like there also needs to be like this notion that everything you say and everything you do right now really creates an impact. So it's important that you're mindful of what kind of impact, what kind of influence you want to have, especially if you're on the lead of something. If you're like leading a team or leading a project or leading something, be mindful that it's all about how you use your pentacle, right? How you use, you know, the Midas touch that you already have to create more fortune. And I also feel like there's this feeling of wanting to do something that helps you, again, have more and better in your life, but also that somehow brings opportunities to others, brings abundance to others. So again, I keep getting like maybe where there has been more of a per se selfish mentality, you're becoming more open to the idea of sharing something where wealth is equally, fairly distributed. It could also be situations where maybe you were fighting for something for like a solo gain, and now it's like you're becoming okay with the idea that it's not just for your gain. There's other people, other energies to consider here in a specific game you want to have. If someone offers you like, there might be a situation where also you're like confronted with a proposal that it's very tempting. It feels very shiny, right? It feels very promising. If someone kind of tempts you with a proposal or an offer, I feel like there's going to be a division in you. Like, part of you wants to say yes, being this, again, a business proposal or a romantic one. Part of you wants to say yes, but another part of you wants to keep that defensive energy up, the walls up. And there could be a sense of tension within you to know what to do, to know what's the best approach here. Like, there's a feeling of either wanting to say yes but ending up saying no, and then kind of regretting that, like not being okay with the answer you give, because for some of you, especially, that this is a much more unconscious process. Like, you might again say no and as in a defensive energy, and then go home and not forget about it, like, and start to question if you did or not, you know, made the right choice. So this is why the message is coming here so strongly, is that any proposal coming your way, don't be impulsive and reactive, especially reactive. Like, listen to it, digest the information, don't jump into conclusions, go home and analyze the deal, analyze the offer you're being extended, because there's more to it, much more likely there's more to it than you think, again, to your advantage. Romantically wise, I do feel like there's great opportunities for you to, again, receive a proposal. It could be a proposal of marriage or higher levels of commitment. There could be a sense of you and your partner wanting to do something together for that feels like a shared vision of your future as a couple. Like, maybe you want to start a business together or something together that feels like it adds a lot of growth and prosperity, again, upon your union. But I also feel like, regardless of you being single or meeting someone or in a relationship, there still feels here like there's someone wanting to invest in you so profoundly that it might scare you, or it might feel like an invasion, right? In the beginning, an invasion of your privacy, of your space, of your territory, and you might fight off something you want, something you desire, just because you're afraid. But for others of you, it could also be the other way around. If you're absolutely certain that you want to propose to someone, there can be a little bit of a defensiveness, all right, or fear that's evoked by how you, again, the impact you have when you offer things right now is very loud. And there might be someone that might shy away initially from what this outstanding golden energy represents. But don't be fooled by it. I keep getting like, don't be fooled by it. And I feel like many of you, when it comes to personal relationships, if someone tries to run or tries to fight you off, and that you sense it comes from fear, you're going to take that as a personal challenge and still go for it. I feel like you're very much on a fighting, yeah. Four of Cups. There might be a situation where either you decline or you reject something, or someone rejects, or something kind of rejects your initial attempt. But then as you move deeper into these layers of understanding that that's for you, that's what you want, and you're not going to take a no for an answer, respectfully, of course, I feel like there might be much more to it. So if you face a situation that feels like in the beginning like a rejection, don't be discouraged by it. There's more to it. You do have an impact on whatever it is you're trying to conquer right now. But also the other way applies. If something or someone tries to come towards you and you reject it, and like, especially if it's like a very impulsive kind of rejection energy, like a reactive response, be mindful. There's more to it. There's a blessing that you're not considering when it comes to an offer or proposal. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.